This kind of project doesn't come around very often.
Women of Faith is part of a restoration project that begun in 2017 for the church in Terni. And as part of this project, the church and the parish commissioned an American artist, Mark Balma from Minnesota.
I've been doing this for 40 plus years. I studied with the Italian master Pietro Annigoni back in Florence. The technique that I used dates back to ancient Greece, and in which they used literally the sailcloth, and they painted images on the sail that could then be rolled and then sent to one of their settlements outside of Greece in the Mediterranean. And then they could be applied to the wall there by the masons, and they would have ready-made art for them.
These 10 panels will represent 10 women from the Old and New Testament as an attempt to stimulate our present time and respond to the question, what is the role of women in faith and religion today? Because of the world pandemic, Mark had to begin these paintings in the United States of America. The first 3 panels are now ready to be shipped to Italy.
The church is the size of the Sistine Chapel in Rome. The works are going to be rolled up, put in a tube, and sent to Italy. But prior to that happening, we decided that we would like for all 3 faiths to come together and bless these works.
I bless each of these works of art.
Blessings be upon all of them.
May these renderings remind us of our common roots and lead us to a deeper appreciation of the importance of our interfaith efforts.
Each one talked about the importance of faith and imagery in their own faith.
I would like to greet you with the greeting of peace upon you, upon Adam, upon Eve, upon Abraham, Hagar, Sarah, Isaac, and Ishmael. May God and peace be blessing upon all of them.
May it please you not only to bless this incredible artist and to bless and hallow these paintings of women of faith, Eve, Hagar, Sarah, and their offspring and families, which have been made in their memory and which will be installed to your honor and that of Mary of Nazareth in the Church of the Immaculate Conception in Terni.
The works, we hope, illustrate in many ways that most people didn't realize how important these women are to each of our faiths.
Women of faith do not represent only half of humanity because they produce the other half. In fact, they produce all of humanity.
In our world today, we're looking for things that bring us together, not separate us. And I think this is a project that helps bring people together.
So let us treat one another with kindness, with wholeness, with the divinity of being created as God would want.
I think it was a beautiful moment. The people that follow this project and help us do it, we're sending a message of an ecumenical message to the world that Christian, Jews, and Muslims all have a shared faith. This is an opportunity to leave something that doesn't need to be translated, that anybody from any language could look at and understand what's happening there.
This project, what we believe, is a word of God for our time. We would be most appreciated if you would like to participate.
Buonasera a tutti, siamo qui a Minneapolis per questa opportunità di vendere queste grandi pitture e per noi è un grande piacere di avere questa possibilità di essere in contatto con voi. Io vorrei cominciare, io sono l'arcivescovo Hebda, Bernard Hebda, dell'arcidiocesi di St. Paul in Minneapolis, qui a Minnesota. Per me è un grande onore per avere questa possibilità. Cominciamo con una preghiera. Nel nome del Padre, del Figlio e dello Spirito Santo. Amen. Blessed be the name of the Lord, now and forever. Let us pray. Almighty and everlasting God, who did not forbid us to carve or paint likenesses of our mothers and fathers in the faith, in order that whenever we look at them with our bodily eyes, we may call to mind our history and their lives, and resolve to walk in fidelity to you. May it please you not only to bless this incredible artist, and to bless and hallow these paintings of women of faith, Eve, Hagar, Sarah, and their offspring and families, which have been made in their memory, and which will be installed to your honor, and that of Mary of Nazareth in the Church of the Immaculate Conception in Terni. May these renderings remind us of our common roots, and lead us to a deeper appreciation of the importance of our interfaith efforts. Grant, we pray, that all who in the presence of these works of art pay homage to women of faith throughout the centuries may by their intercession obtain your grace in this life and everlasting glory in the life to come. We make this prayer in the name of your Son, Jesus. Amen.
In Judaism, women say this blessing every day. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asanu b'tzalmo. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who has made me in your image. The idea that God has made us in the divine image is central to Judaism. And in that, an artist is clearly the way that God has given us the tools to create something in our image in order to intensify our understanding of the biblical stories, of what our traditions teach us, of the women who made it possible that Judaism, that Christianity, that Islam are realities today. And here in the church, you all will be surrounded by the strength of these women. It gives me strength. Tonight, we will celebrate the second day of Hanukkah. And as we kindle the Hanukkah, the Hanukkah menorah, we kindle the light and increase the light every night so that we can have a deeper understanding of what our traditions, what God, what our history teaches us. You will be surrounded by the women of our histories. May you find strength from these women. May you be reminded of looking at each other and knowing that we are created in God's image, that each of us could be an angel in the other person's life, and that we will not know how majestic a human being is until they leave our presence. So let us treat one another with kindness, with wholeness, with the divinity of being created as God would want. And so as we are surrounded by these women, I bless each of these works of art as you will embrace them in your prayer, in your worship, in the life cycle events of bringing a new baby into this world and for bearing somebody whose wisdom and life had so much meaning. These are the images that will surround you in each and every moment. And so I give this blessing to these works of art. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless them and bless all of you, and may God keep you. Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'yechuneka. May God's light shine upon you and shine through these images to your hearts and to your souls. May God be gracious unto you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God's light be upon you, and may God grant you the most precious gifts, the gifts of wholeness, the gifts of peace. May it be God's will. Amen.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of God, most merciful, most compassionate. I would like to greet all of you, the works of art, the humanity that created them. I would like to greet you with the greeting of peace upon you, upon Adam, upon Eve, upon Abraham, Hagar, Sarah, Isaac, and Ishmael. May God and peace be blessing upon all of them. This moment is a moment of divine beauty and divine love. Islam teaches Muslims that God is beautiful and God loves that which is beautiful. Women of faith do not represent only half of humanity because they produce the other half. In fact, they produce all of humanity. These works of art represent God, Adam and Eve, Ibrahim and Hagar, Ibrahim and Sarah, Ibrahim and Isaac, Ibrahim and Ishmael. May God's blessings be upon all of them. Islam, being the youngest of the three traditions, pays special respect to the family of Abraham. The family of Abraham is considered to be a divine family, is a model for humanity. Abraham in Islam is known to be Khalilur Rahman, the friend of God. He earned this friendship because of the hardships he went through and his family. There is an interesting story narrated in the Quran that because God made Abraham go through many and his family through many difficult times, and he passed all of them through patience and endurance. That's why God made Abraham as a leader for humanity and his family as a model for humanity. Muslims, each and every Muslim, every day sends the greetings of peace, love, and mercy on Abraham and his family, all of his family. It's part of our faith. You can imagine 2 billion Muslims send their greetings 10 times a day. That's 20 billion greetings every day. But because Abraham passed the test, God told Abraham, you will be the leader for humanity. Abraham wanted his offsprings to become leaders as well. So he told God, God, would you make my offsprings leaders as well? God said, yes, with one condition, as long as they are not transgressors. Only transgression will stop us from being the heir of the message and the family of Abraham. Where do we go from here? The three traditions are here. Islam puts a proposal for all of us. Islam says, قُلْ يَا أَهْلَ الْكِتَابِ تَعَالَوْا إِلَى كَلِمَةٍ سَوَاءٍ بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَكُمْ أَلَّا نَعْبُدَ إِلَّا اللَّهَ وَلَا نُشْرِكَ بِهِ أَحَدًا وَلَا يَتَّخِذُ بَعْضُنَا بَعْضًا أَرْبَابًا مِنْ دُونِ اللَّهِ. Islam says, calls upon the people of the book, meaning people of earlier scriptures, meaning our Christian and Jewish brothers and sisters, let us come to common understanding. Let's work together. Let us worship none but God. Let us not associate any human being with God. And let us serve God in the best possible way by serving each other. I bless these great paintings, this great art from the Muslim perspective, and my wish, this message of art will be sent will not stay only in Italy, but it will travel the whole world to bring peace and justice to the rest of the world, because that was the message of Abraham. Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings of God be upon all of us. Thank you.